We are out here. This is the Cruise In, and it is put on by South DFW Car Fanatics. It is a hot rod and classic car meet in Mansfield at Torchy's. Starting off, we have an early 60s, I think it's his Gran Turismo. I'll get the camera over there. We can. So here, I'll show you this badging here, which is this. I don't know how well. There it is. And then I'm gonna take you around the side, and we're gonna stare at this right there. Some of you in the comments probably already know, but you tell me. The interior on that. It says Gran Turismo, I think. Anyway, there it is. It says Studebaker Hawk on the back, so that might be a hint. If somebody knows what it is, help us all out here. This is a very interesting feature. That's very curious to me when they do this. And then it has fins as well. There are these, I mean, they come to a point, so I don't know. Somebody tell me what this is. We just happen to be right place, right time. Alright, so I've done this many times before. I think I've got plenty of time, and then time runs out on me, so I'm gonna hit this pretty quickly, but I do want to get a somewhat of a representation of it. There's that. That's a sedan right there. We're gonna come over here. Alright, usual suspects. We saw this down in, well, go find it, it's in the videos. Ford Performance is on the window, on the windshield. It's got a Cobra badge on the side right here. The hood is deleted, so we'll get under there. So this is under the hood on that. Cobra badged anyway. This is not a Cobra style that I am familiar with, so kind of threw me. There you go. Again, I don't really want to just run through the parking lot, but I do want to, you know, give everything a little bit. Here's under the hood on that truck. Nortec is printed on this. I know I just lost my light. There's my light. There it is. Chevy, it's got the bow. The bow tie is on the front of the hood. Okay, I'm looking at it now. Bel Air is written on the back here. So I'm told the difference between this and an Impala is the Impala has the higher trim package on it. This is just a Bel Air. And we have, looks like something right out of the movie. Maybe I got the colors mixed up. But very nice. I hope the color's coming through. I might have to adjust for it, but I can't tell. I know it's dark, but I think that looks better. I think that looks more accurate for the color of the truck. I just want to get you this color. And here's under the hood. It is what it is. This says Sylvia badging on it on the front. That's the badge that I identify with as Sylvia. So 280Z. We'll get, there's Recaro seats in it, so we're already at that point. But let me look at this thing for a moment. I think the tires are taller in the back than they are in the front. I don't know. Those pipe, oh, it's just one pipe, okay. There we go. Just kind of step over here. And then come around. You still have the sun over here. Some of this. It's got Texas plates on it. The sun is behind me, but it's actually more in shadow. I don't know. Hold on. I think that's better. Now it says that the lighting is too hot, but I'm just trying to get in here with what I have here. There, that's better. There's some space. Now I can move around a little bit. Next to that little blue convertible, we've got a Camaro. This is what I love about our car culture, which is it's perfectly acceptable for a car like this to sit right next to a car like that that's sitting next to a car like this at a car meet, because guess what? We don't all drive that. One of these days, let's see this car. One of these days, I'm gonna give my contact information to the wrong person. I'm gonna end up buying a Trans Am. So my promise to everyone out there is Powerball or other situations similar. I'm not buying a Ferrari. I don't care how much it is, how much I have. This is it right here. This truck is so bright. The sun is so bright right now. I gotta crank up my numbers here. He's got a bunch of stickers on the windshield. The C10 2019 and 30th. Wear some badges very proudly for your events. I'm gonna keep my eye out for this one in case I see it again. It's pretty distinct. Mud Rat is on the back of the truck twice. It's on the side here, and then it's on the here. Let me. That's a more respectful shot of it. There's some more detail.
Oh, cars like that are beauty, though. You can see all the effort put into them.
We've pulled ourselves away from the Trans Am, even though it's Trans Am for me between '98 and 2002 is a living room car. It's a I don't need a television anymore car. You give me a '98 Firehawk, matching numbers, Survivor, and I will throw away my television. Park that thing in the living room. That's me. That's just me.
Oh yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about the car? How long have you owned this car?
Well, I got a story because I'm 64 now. When I was 18, that was my first car. I was in high school, and I graduated in '77, but that was my car. And even though it was '76, it only had like 7,000 or 8,000 miles. It was the same color, 400, burgundy interior like that. They had Kragers, little wider tires. I had that car for 8 years. So then you get married, you get kids, and then you just kind of. Man, and
can't keep the car.
Can't keep the car. It's just like getting a family car because the kids getting in now. I had to get a 4-door.
Yeah.
So man, I regret. As I get older, I couldn't find one until last year. I found it in Florida in a classic dealer. They had it, and I told my son, I said, "Son, there's my car." I said, I said, but it's too much, and then to ship it, and I said, no. He kept on going, buy it, Dad, buy it. I said, I can't afford it. So until last year, in October, September, October, yeah, he actually bought it because I kept on with the dealer. I was talking to him. And
you kept up with them?
Yeah, and the guy told me,
yeah, his was 4-speed.
I was trying to work a deal with him, trying to he said, no, man, I'm sorry. And then you know how they posted and that's sold?
Yes.
And I said, oh, man, you finally sold it? He said, yeah. He said, man, this young guy just came. He just said he really had to have it. And it's like, man, all right. Man.
So you missed it.
So at least I thought I missed it, right? And then next thing you know, my son, they all, my daughter-in-law, my grandkids, my wife, they all came to my work. I work at Summit. And they surprised me, and I said, and I saw it up front. They were all there, and I said, "What those cars at?" And then I said, "Here's the keys." And then he said, I said, "Wow, you sold that?" He said, "No, here's my son, Edward."
Oh, he just finished the story.
Yeah, and he said, "No, that's yours. It's a gift." And I was like, man,
well, that's very kind.
Yeah.
So next to the Trans Am is this one right here.
Yeah. I tend to not get rid of too many.
See, I don't know how I do that every time. I don't know how I do that. So what's going to happen is I'm going to turn and my lighting is not going to be correct because it's correct staring into the sun, but it's not. I need to change the lighting now. We're just going to keep moving. Here's this. I think it's a little bleached out. Let me adjust this. That feels a little more accurate. It's not like the surfaces are so bleached out anymore. You can see what's next to it. There's an old truck over there. In case we're gonna get a startup. No? Okay. Well, we'll be there anyway. This is a Z4. And I believe on the back it says, well, I'll shoot it. But it says Z, it's like 40I or something. We'll go past this upholstery here, which is a little dark, but 401I. Let's get the 40I, and then it's a Z4. Okay.
Put new rubber on it?
He did it all before I bought it.
I need to clean my lenses. Just the one lens. I need to clean this lens.
Sometimes I'm ready to sell.
Now they're all bleached out, but there they are. The seeds. I'll have to get up on this to find out. It has a badge on it, but I can't read it. It's Trail Duster. And then it says Sport. So this is Trail Duster Sport. Let me get to the other side here. See if we can get it. It says Prospector. Let me, hold on. All right. The lighting changes between distance, so part of the truck is bleached out, part of it's closer. Here's, well, what if I go like this? Now it's super dark. Well, I just want you to see Prospector, so there it is. The driver's side, here is the interior on the Prospector. There's the back seats. They have seat belts, they have armrests. Oh, I think they have the in-chair, the in-arm. Well, here, I'll show you. It's got an ashtray in the arm.
Change of color there? Is it changing color?
Oh, no, not at this angle. Oh. It's kind of a static shot. I'll have to walk past it and then let it turn on me. Here, I'll do it. I'll turn on the surface. So he's asking if the color's changed. There it is. There it is. Got it! He's got a green that's on the bumper, and we can go up here, and then we can just go like this, and you'll see the, or will it even, well, I have to do that with this surface thing. You should be able to see some, I don't know, it's kind of hard. Well, look, trust me, the color changes. This is a Duster. Classic Autos on the license plate. Let's see what we have for lighting over here. Not too much. Okay. How long can I hold on to that? .318 4-barrel is printed on top of on the Duster. So a Duster 318 4-barrel. Yes, I heard the startup. I'm working. It's the Holden. He started it. I don't know if he's. Are we in gear? We're in gear. Last time we saw one of these was in Georgia at the Classic Car Show. It's a Triumph. I think we actually saw two that day, and I don't know if it's the same year as the ones that I saw. Those might have been a different year. I don't know. And here is the back of the Triumph.
Okay. For Wednesday? Great, thank you.
I'm gonna go to the source of the disruption over here. Did we make the baby cry? Did we wake up the baby?
Hey, Mike, you're scaring the kids. Come on, man.
You can't scare the children. I'm just gonna. Okay, I'm not moving that door apparently. I guess I gotta go around. This might be the worst footage I've ever shot. Let's get you this first. Here is it from the back. And I love how he has Classic Truck on the license plate. Hot rods and are built, not bought. And then he has some stickers over here. We're gonna come through, I guess that's, put the gas in. Of course you have a grill and place to put fuel, get fuel, store fuel. We have this right here.
Come here.
Okay.
Stand right up here.
Here's the engine area from the top as best I can.
Reach up here.
Try and get you in here.
Stand up.
We want to.
Reach up here.
That's probably what you want to see. Okay. Thank you. It's funnier every time. This video is gonna go long. This is just one long video. Better.
Okay, so this is 68 442. So 68 was the first year for this body style. They went from the square, like the blue GTO down there. That was the last body style for 67. So 68 was the first year for this body style. And so this one is it's a 4-speed car, numbers matching. The 4-speed cars were 350 horse, automatics was 325. And the W30 was 360, and they had a dual snorkel air cleaner with tubes going here, and they actually had vents under the bottom. But this is a standard 442. This is a factory black on black car. The tag is right here. It's built. It's the AA. It's black with black top, and the code is black fucking interior. And it's built the 4th week of November, which makes it built the week of Thanksgiving. Which
Let me
is
go ahead and get the interior.
And this here, yeah, the interior is kind of dirty. But this here, if you had the bucket seats and console, it came standard on the 442. But this one here came console elite. So you actually got a credit back, and you also lost weight. And this has the factory gauges. It's got the tick-top tack and the rally pack gauges in there. That's an optional wood wheel. That's a numbers matching 4-speed car. And so back in the day, black wasn't very popular color because it wasn't as bright and shiny as like golds and blues. And
Okay.
so everybody back then, a black car back then was really rare. And So this here, there's a lever right here on the side of the seat. It's a very rare option. So this here, I can actually push the seat back. And it's a factory reclining seat. That seat is about $1,000. I've only seen like a handful of cars that had this factory seat. You know, when you're done, you just kind of lean forward and
That's fantastic.
but the 68 was the last year for the vent window for a hardtop. This is a hardtop. There's no post here.
Okay.
So one rolled windows down. Big old, so it's the last year for the vent window on a hardtop. 68 was a 1 year only for this chrome trim on the headliner. It was a 1 year only for the pinstripe on the dash for the 442. There's a lot of 1 year only stuff. It was a 1 year only for the stripe. So 68 was a 1 year only for the stripe. Now, if your car didn't come with a stripe in the factory, the numbers were further forward. So you put a stripe on the car and the stripe ends there, the car didn't come with a stripe. So you put a stripe on the car is further back, this is actually a factory stripe car.
Nice.
This car is from Ohio. Those are aftermarket wheels, fashioned after the originals, because they did put disc brakes on the front. So I tried to keep it somewhat original. I did have to replace exhaust manifolds, so I upgraded to a 69 style manifold instead of 68. I did put a 2.5 inch pipe on the back. I can start up if you want to.
Okay. Twist my arm.
It's also last year for key on the dash. I did put the body off the frame. Now, I bought this car in 2012, and I bought it from a friend of mine who passed from cancer in December 19. So we were in a lockdown. I had all these parts saved, and I just put the car together. I replaced the quarter panels, replaced the doors, the fender, the hood, the trunk lid, and the frame.
Wow.